Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect. Hope everybody is doing well on this Friday night. The weekend is amongst us. We don't know what's going to happen geopolitically. There is some unknowns there, but we will keep abreast of the situation and monitor it. But the markets will not be, and which was sort of the subject of my newest video. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, I hope you will after this live stream is over. But good to see you guys. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to get into the comments here. We're going to start off with a video I did about the man getting arrested for, yes, indeed, spending silver as money. All right. Very good. But first, let's pull everything out. We've got folks here. Let's see who is here. Good folks here. JK Pioneer is here. Mike Herrera. Count Derpula. Try again. Nickel Stacking is here. He watched it. There you go. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Good to see John Knox. And yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Paul Sabo is here. Insane in the Membrane. Indeed. We might get some scammers a call too. But first, this video that I did here not too long ago about the man arrested after spending silver's money. An article shared with me by CCT says, "Hey Sal, I got this from the RCM website." Good. I always appreciate my viewers. Find some good information. All coins manufactured by the Royal Canadian Mint are legal tender. However, unlike circulating Canadian coins, collector coins, and non-circulating legal tender, as such, these coins are not intended for daily commercial transactions, and accepting them as payment or for redemption is at the discretion of the business or financial institutions. And that's actually a very good way to do it. You know, I think that's, especially considering Canada has so many different kinds of coins out there, it kind of be hard to keep up with. Thank you very much for that. All right, very good. All right, thank you. All right, Dennis Niemeyer, happy belated birthday. Thank you. All right, appreciate that. You know, I want to wish a very happy belated birthday to every single person here inside this chat, because more than likely I missed your birthday. Because it was either a year ago or within the last year, you all had a birthday, unless you were born on leap year. All right, and I missed it by 3.5 years or something like that. Very good. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Dennis. And you were late, and I do blame you for that. I do blame Dennis for being late on my birthday. Dang it. All right, we're good. Captain Obvious. Whoa, if it's not obvious to everybody here, Captain Obvious is here, and he just became an honorary citizen on his own free will. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. The nation is growing strong. In fact, you know what? Let's see how strong the nation is here. Members of the Salivation Nation, if I can find this thing here, I think this thing will tell me. We are sitting at, well, here, letting it go. We're down 136 members this month, but we have 217 now. Which is actually down more than usual. We're down 38% there, but thank you. All right, a lot of people, but most of these people, you know, they accept it as gifts from other folks. So thank you so much for that, Captain Obvious. I appreciate that. Good to see you. All right, very good. So thank you, Media Man. Let's get back over here to the front. See what we've got here. Lamar Avery, Bitcoin was supposed to be available for purchase at banks a year ago. What happened? Oh, yeah, no one's interested in it anymore. Yeah, wow, interesting, Lamar. Yes, very interesting. Didn't know that. Mr. E, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. So sad that war and the rumors of war PMs, push PMs. Yep, you're right. It is sad. And that's really what's happening. And it's unfortunate, you know, that markets are moving, but uncertainty rules the day, it seems like, and we are living in volatile times, for sure. Very volatile times. Cemetery Shop, good to see you. Just Fred, thank you so much for that super chat. Just Fred, $4.99. Thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. And thank you, Mr. E, for yours as well, too. All right, get this party started. That's right, we'll get the party started. Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right, let's see here. Matthew Crustlife says, Sal, got me 2 more 10th ounce maples. What's your take on fractional gold? Well, Matthew, good question. I've done several videos on fractional gold. If you scroll all the way to the right over my channel and type in fractional in the search box, you will see here what I think about fractional gold. I'm going to have a couple of videos about it. And they're a little bit old. Maybe I need to do another video about fractional gold in due course. But yeah, so maybe I'll update that. But yeah, but check those videos out from a couple of years ago. Just type in fractional and they will pop up there. Very, very good. All right. Thank you. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Happy Friday to Nan Double X. And welcome from Al and Tosca, visiting from Ireland. Thank you for popping in, sir. Appreciate that, Al. Always good to see new folks coming by. And hope you will stick around and do videos on precious metals. And I slurp a little coffee from time to time in the lives. We have a little bit of fun, too. And sometimes, Al, we will even take calls from scammers. Yes, indeed. And we might get a scammer call tonight, so stick around. If one comes through, we'll pick it up. There's CCT. Welcome, CCT. Carrie Turan, just in case, bless you. Yes, indeed. All right. Guys, yes, indeed. I was scared I was going to sneeze on this video. Fun fact, the U.S. dollar is number 9 in the world currencies list in value, right below the euro and Swiss franc. Interesting list. Check it out sometime. The British pound is number 6. And number 1 is the Kuwaiti dinar. Amazing. We're still in the top 10. Yes. Yeah, but that's right, Carrie Turan. That is interesting. But keep in mind, value and strength are two different things. Measure and value. In other words, the exchange rates between the currencies is very different. But yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, J.M. Lisa. Appreciate you posting that link to the fractional gold video. And there's Alward. Says, Sal, do you think the United States government will ever attempt to seize gold from its citizens again and make it illegal to own gold? No, I do not. And I'll tell you why. It would be a much harder thing, I think, to do in this day and age with the population the way it is and the information age the way it is. I think that it would, if anything, if they were to do that, you would just have a backlash like you've not seen before, and you'd see a whole lot more. That's going to be the best thing to get people to stack gold and silver, is when the government is going to seize it, or the threat of seizing it, people will get it. And that'll be the best thing that would sell gold. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. People would stack it like crazy. So I do not think that'll happen. And now they may find other ways to make it harder to buy gold, and I think they'll try their best to try to devalue it or whatever if it ever becomes a threat. But right now, gold and silver are no threat to the United States government. But anyways, very, very good. Welcome, everybody. Glad you're here. We're pressing through here. Oh, Captain Obvious. Whoa, thank you, my friend. Wow, thank you, Captain Obvious, a $20 super chat. You know, I should probably do you some push-ups. Yes, indeed, I should. Let's see here. We're going to do that now. We might see if we can knock out 25 push-ups for the other super chats. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Wow, very kind of you. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow. Now the starting gate, that's a little tough for me. Wow, here we go. We got it. It's the old up and down, the push-ups there. Whew. Wow. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, man. As I was doing those, I was thinking about Silver Wolverine's 41 push-ups. He showed me up that one time. Crazy. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. And now, No IQ is chiming in here. He says, things are getting tough out there, but my diamond hands are tougher. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. That's the spirit. And they will stay strong. I might not be able to buy for a while, but I most definitely am not selling. There you go, brother. I'm with you on that. Very, very good. Yes, Treating myself some cookies and beer after all that. Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right. I will do that. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Paul Sargent is here. Welcome, everybody. Mark B is with us tonight. And we've got Gold Bear Bunny. Gold Bear Bunny, good to see you. He picked up a little bit of gold, but I should have pulled the trigger sooner. But I still got a good deal. It's always such a gamble. Yes, it is. I hear you. That's right. It sure is kind of a gamble at times. But hey, you're doing good. That's awesome. Nesmaniac is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And let's see here. JM Unleashed, who's here with us. Good to see you, JM. Says, great report, Sal. I think there's a growing number of people who are stacking the precious metal, but keeping quiet about it for security reasons. I think so too. Yep. And even with millionaires and billionaires. All right. Very good. And Calvin Cooper says, good morning, Sal. Do you think the 96 Silver Eagle might be worth something? Do it being 10 years. I'm going to look through my random tubes. Yes. It is the lowest mintage of the year. I talked about that in the video. And so, yes, it does carry a premium with it as well. Yes, Calvin. Hang on to your 96s if you have one. Okay, CCT says here, I have one of the ATB 5-ounce coins myself. The frosted box version, though. Beautiful coins and way better than the ASC. Yes, the Vapor Blast, I love those versions as well, too. And it is better. In fact, I'm curious, CCT, which state do you have or which part do you have? I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking. Let's see here. Very good. No IQ says, with the horrible design of the Type 2 Eagle and the unprofessional work ethic at the Mint, I wouldn't bother me if they never came out with another bullion coin. Yeah, because who knows what it would look like too. Yes, indeed. Miguel Cordova is here. Good to see you, Miguel. How you doing, sir? Very good to see you. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get over here too. 66 Sam says, maybe someday we will have cool coins like Canada and Australia. Till then, keep flipping me the bird. Yes, there you go. The Silver Eagle is very good. Okay, all right, very good. CCD is going to dig it out. That's what she said. All right, and those exact words. That's a direct quote. Lars Job says, time for bourbon. All right. I thought he was going to say time for boredom. I hope I can entertain you, but good to see you. Wow, Resin just busted out 50 push-ups yesterday, so he feels the pain. Very, very good. Wow, it is good exercise. All right, hello, Keith Daniels. Good to see you. And Nickel Stacking is here. All right, very good. Appreciate you guys. Good to see the Rooster. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, Pop-Off Strategy here. And this video is one of those videos that kind of, with the way my metrics have been on the channel, this is something that I thought a lot of people would want to know about. Why there's not other silver bullion options from the U.S. Mint. I thought that'd be a very popular topic in this community, but it's not. And I think I'm the only one that's talked about it. And this video tanked in views today. It's crazy. But anyways, Pop-Off Strategy says here, I love the ASC piece and Morgan dollars, but there's just no justification of the price U.S. Mint charges. I've been picking up some ASC since premiums have dropped. Yeah, and I think they're charging like it's either $2.50 or $3 or something over, somewhere along those lines. But anyways. All right. All right, let's see here. Harrison County Studio says, diamond hands are the strongest hands holding on to their metals so tight, as in hands that can exert so much pressure they can form diamonds. All right, thank you, Harrison County Studio. I thought it was something like that. That makes sense. All right. All right. Very good. 2004. Okay, there we go. All right, CCT did dig it out. The 2014 Great Smoky Mountains. Way to go, CCT. Awesome. Very good. Oh, there's No IQ. Oh, my goodness gracious. No IQ with a $20 super chat. It's Friday, guys. Train day, or it should be. Thank you, brother. You're the second one in the train after Captain Obvious. So you're keeping it going. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That means I need to give you 20 curls. Diamond push-up, Sal, please. Oh, and sizzle in the chest. Count Derpila. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do 20 curls for no IQ, and I'll do you 20. I'm going to try to do the diamond push-ups. Yeah, I'll try to do this. This is going to be hard to do, but I'm going to try. I might be able to do some of them. But let's do 20 curls for no IQ. Thank you. You got that thing going. Doing the push-ups. And I'm getting the protein from the bugs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 for the curls. All right, now let's see if I can do these diamond push-ups. All right. Whew, you guys are great. Thank you, No IQ. Thank you, Count Derpila. Nathan Klaus Schwab approved. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I'm going to do the last 5 the regular way. Sorry. I cannot do those diamonds I feel that. I feel it in my arms. It's crazy. Okay, let's do the last 5 regular. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. There we go. You guys are great. Thank you so much. But I tell you what, I almost feel like I need to have inflation go up to for the super chats. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Silver Scientist took advantage of the dip. 85 ounces. Way to go. Silver Scientist. All right. Okay, let's see here. We've got Mrs. Coin Crew. The U.S. don't really want us to buy their silver at a reasonable price. That's true. It does not seem like that's the case for them. You're right. And let's see here. We've got Hippie BLS. The U.S. Mint cannot even meet their current public demand for 1 silver bullion coin. I would hate to see the type of quality of the coinage if they tried to walk and chew gum at the same time. Yep. Exactly. All right. Let's see here. Big traders preparing. Freeze-dried beans and rice. That's awesome. All right. Wow. Yeah, cemetery shop. Oh, man. You really do work at a cemetery shop. Wow. That's amazing. Need ICU. Yeah, sorry about the heavy breathing. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see here. Don't need a gym. That's right. Exactly. Now you guys are great. All right. Let's see here. Stefan Casote, 3682. Says the following: Silver Eagle remains a beautiful classic. However, I would like to see from the U.S. Mint as a silver coin just a silver round reminiscent of the gold buffalo, a reminder of the old gold coins with the Indian head. It's a great day for stacking. Thanks for your great work, Sal. Thank you so much, Stefan. I appreciate that. And yeah, I would say they should pick something else to do a silver coin, not as a buffalo. Since they already have the gold buffalo, and there's so many different generic versions. But yes, indeed. All right. We've got Silence here. Or else Silence says the following. Let me get over here so I can read this about this morning's, or about the other day's video. From my understanding, Canadians buy up the coins and used their credit card and got 3 points and took the coins to the bank as soon as it arrived to pay off the credit card and repeated until it was stopped. Yep, I think I did hear about that, and I think I may have even done a video about that, but yes. Yes, indeed, that's right. Very good. All right, a little Napoleon Dynamite coat there. Very good. Good to see East Coast Stacker. Good to see you, sir. Michael K is with us. Good to see you. And congratulations to Ruger Mini Marlin 336. That's pretty cool. Is that a semi-automatic pistol or a rifle? Gary says, numismatics are the problem. The U.S. Mint doesn't produce different bullion commemoratives and medallions that are 999 fine silver. Yeah, like, again, they're limited, for the most part, they're limited by Congress and that kind of stuff. For sure. Yep. Tucson Bubba, thank you so much. All right, for the slurp fund, for the coffee fund, let's do a slurp in his honor in stereo. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Here we go. He's got the bourbon pump here to purify the stream here. Here we go. A slurp in stereo. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go back here. Let's see. Who else with us tonight? I haven't even looked at the numbers. 90 of us are watching. Nice. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Whoa, Nighthawk has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Way to go, Nighthawk. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, my friend. Richard Metcalf, I have more Eagles than anything else in my stack, but I think the Mint needs a coin that has security features that actually improve the look of the coin, like Canada and the UK. Could not agree with you more, Richard. You're exactly right about that. Very good. Thank you to Nighthawk. He's upping the membership here. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Because we're actually behind on those. The Army, the nation is strong. Silver Patriot says, Congress can't even pass a balanced budget. The U.S. Mint has enough quality control issues with the products they make now. I'm a huge fan of the various series that the RCM Perth and Royal Mint offers. Great collector pieces for sure. Me too. I agree with you for sure. Exactly right. Well stated. Welcome, Johnny Silver. Good to see you. All right. And we've got Southside Frankie says the following here, and I quote, I live in the UK and I have a near complete set of Silver Eagles from the inception of the series. Nice. I like them. I have put them in a case and I'm still collecting them. I also have some Eagles with the W Mint mark sent to me, probably by accident, at a bullion price. I want to see other 1-ounce bullion coins produced from the USA. Hopefully this will happen because bullion is becoming more and more popular as time goes by. Yes, you're right. Sure does. It would be nice to see it happen. Yes, indeed. Very good to see you guys. All right. Let's march ahead here. We've got Jaden Friday says, Friday, I never know if I pronounce that exactly. I'm just calling Jade here. He says the United States Mint uses the same pure silver planchets are used for the American Silver Eagle coins to also strike their silver presidential medal series from George Washington and onward. And also the American Liberty silver medals as well too. Therefore, the silver presidential medals and American Silver Eagles both measure 40.6 millimeters in diameter, have a thickness of 2.98 millimeters, and weigh 1 troy ounce. The silver presidential medals have no mintage limits and currently sell for $75 each. That's true. However, as you are probably well aware, they do not have a very low mintage, low production, and they are more collector pieces. But yep, they do share the same diameter. Hello, Chris Phipps. Good to see you. And let's see here. No scammers tonight so far. We were supposed to get some. Some of them were supposed to call me at 10 after 6, quarter after 6, but they haven't, those sons of biscuits. All right. Really starting to tee me off, if you want me to be honest with you. If you don't want me to be honest with you, that means I'm just happy-go-lucky. And I'm not at all bothered that they're not calling me. All right, Tango Bala says, thanks, Sal. I'd love to see a new design. I've limited my collecting because I don't want a silver coin around with the queen on it. My favorite coin is from Fiji. It's the Mermaid Rising. Magnificent. Oh, man. Well, you're not going to want to see the video I did on the Mermaid Rising coin because I butchered that design. I'm sorry, but yeah, but I can see its appeal to some. But anyways, all right. Congress is too busy getting rich off foreign affairs to bother with its own country, if you know what I mean. Yep, I know, I hear you. Yep, it's crazy how much money is going out. All right. Okay, let's see here. Gold Chick. Is Gold Chick with us tonight? The lovely Gold Chick Vibafel. Let's see here. Says the U.S. just copies early 1900s redesigns. The Platinum Eagle's okay, but her neck is way too thick for a woman. I've never seen a photo from that angle in the very old hours I've heard you talk up spiral stairs up the torch. But this made a crack, so they closed the stairs. Ah, interesting. Maybe they thickened her neck to keep the head from falling off. Maybe so. That could be a good reason to do it. Washington wanted to no real humans on our coinage because that was for Tories. All the victories Washington coins were made in the UK, and that's like a US Taliban coin. Good sense of humor. Yes, indeed, that's right. Exactly, Gold Chick. Very good. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gold Chick. All right. Drop and give me 10. Well, Paul, I don't know if Paul Sabo's still here, but we did a lot of push-ups tonight from the Super Chats. Yes, indeed. So maybe that was a little bit of a sensory of what was coming to be. The tribe is here. Or foreshadowing is what the word I'm looking for. Here comes the scammer. It's scammer time. Hello?
Hello, this is Keith with Magnolia.
Keith, Magnolia, how's it going, man? You know what? If you want me to be perfectly honest, I was going to be disappointed if you didn't call me. But you called me.
You want to hear my dilemma? Why I'm late?
Yes, I want to hear your dilemma, yes.
Okay. Well, first off, I was on the phone with AT&T, and on my AT&T phone, speaking to Bank of America because I had a problem with access that was really important before the weekend was Friday was over. But I got that solved like 2 minutes before my alarm went off for your call. So I opened my alarm, finished the phone call, and I made this dilemma, which I saved you in my calendar as
yes.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yes, thank you. You did it because you said that 5 times fast. Okay, I'll tell you what. Because you're so great, I'm going to do you 10 push-ups and pretend it's for you when really it's for Paul Sabo. Hold on a second. I'll do 10 push-ups. All right, here we go. Just for you. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now I'm going to keep.
Let me finish my story.
Okay.
You're a talker.
Pardon the labor breathing.
I go to my calendar and I see good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
I didn't put your phone number in. I didn't put your name, and I didn't put it in my spreadsheet in my notes. So I had no idea who you were.
Wow.
But I knew you were one of my last calls yesterday.
Right.
And so I started going through every call by number, looking at it to see how many minutes it was, because you were a lot of minutes, which it turned out it was 5.
Yes.
And I found it as a 5-minute call. I said, that's got to be him.
You are a master of deductive reasoning. Hello? Okay, you're cutting out on me a little bit there. Darn. I think I'm losing it. Are you going through a tunnel? Are you in the Gaza Strip right now? What's going on?
I'm walking. Let me call you back in 3 minutes.
Call me back in 2.5 minutes. Okay, call me back in 2.5 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Now I can breathe laboredly. Thank you, Paul, for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that, sir. He's using AT&T. And that's one strike against him. Next strike against him is he's dealing with Bank of America. All right, very good. Yeah, Bob Thompson, we just had our first scam call of the day. And I did a lot of exercises. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Bob Thompson, by the way, he was the one that showcased Hot Wheels car he sent me in a video the other day. But let's get into here. All right, here's what Joe Cola says. on my community post, which I made 100,000 subscriber promise there. So Sal is on my top 5 channels I watch daily. I would think you are due for a jump in subs when the country wakes up. Thanks for all the content and support, especially speaking the truth. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. I try my best, and thank you. It's a very slow-growing channel, but I'm trying. I really am. But so if you know of anybody who you think might be interested, you feel free to share the content and spread the word around. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Pathetic Prepper says, the real question is, can one be a true stacker and not sub to your channel? Oh, man, Pathetic Prepper, thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Although I know that my personality isn't for everybody. So I know some people have left the channel and others just not interested. But thank you so much. I appreciate that, Pathetic Prepper. Keith Daniels, the only thing I don't really know is how you would sell all that. Well, you know what they say, the more variety and the more you have of something, the tougher it is to sell it and to get rid of it. So that is an issue, but you're going to have to be diligent and think about it for the time that comes. Yep, that's true. You're right. But if it was all eagles, or if it was all buffaloes or something like that, it'd probably be a lot easier. But anyways, it's a war of attrition. That's right. Or and the thing is, if I don't really have a whole lot of nutrients, nickel stacking, it's a war of nutrition. All right, here we come. He's calling back. Hello?
Okay, how's that?
All right, this is good. All right, very good. Now we have a clear connection. Nice.
All right, now that we've become friends.
That's right, we are friends. Now, we're not blood brothers. We've not swapped blood, but that's okay. We saved that for another day.
Okay.
All right.
Are we ready to talk a little business?
Yes, but first, let's talk a little bit about your childhood. If we could go back deep into the recesses of your brain, let's stop and think for a moment. I want you to count backwards from 10, and let's get into your subconscious and talk a little bit about your life in utero, okay?
Okay, let me ask you one quick question.
Okay, you have up to 5 questions, so this is the first one. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you have any interest in getting funding for your business?
Yes, but I like to really get to know the people who call about funding for the business before we get...
All I needed to hear was
yes. Yes, all
okay.
right.
We're
okay. We can run a victory lap now, but I'm a little tired from doing those push-ups still. So,
yeah, well, you got to be able to do more than 10.
That's
By the time you get your money, you'll be able to do 25.
That's what she said. That's great. All right, very good. Okay. So, anyway, tell me a little bit about what it was like at the second trimester for you inside the old womb there.
I was able to recite the ABCs.
Nice. Was it a little bit difficult to do with the amniotic fluids floating around?
No, I just did it in my mind.
Okay, very good. All right, nice. Your mom was reading to you then, I guess, and saying, hey, kid.
Yes, exactly.
Now, what did your mom name you when you came out of the womb? Keith. All right, so you kept the name Keith, okay? Because sometimes people don't. I just wanted to make sure that you kept the same name. Very good. You've had it all your life.
I'm an old dude, so I'm old school.
Nice, yeah. Because some people do change their name and their gender these days.
Yeah, so. I'm way before all that bullshit.
Yeah, me too. I got to tell you. Yes, indeed. Well, very good. Okay, so now so what was your earliest memory as a child? What was your earliest memory as a child? After you were born, that is, just...
Basically playing at the basketball course.
Okay, very good, nice. And at what age were you doing that?
I was doing that at a very young age.
A very young age, very good,
yeah,
nice.
Like elementary.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Yes, I like that. Very good. Nice. All right. Well, very good. So, what got you interested in the loan scam business? I mean, loan business there. Yes.
I'll agree with you. There's a lot of scammers out there. I started it after the pandemic.
Okay. Right after the pandemic. Yes, indeed. That's when the phone calls started really up in the ante. After at that time, I was still getting a lot more phone calls from individuals such as yourself.
Well, times were tough. I was living in California for 12 years prior to the pandemic.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But was very successful. Yeah, I went there for my boys. They're competitive surfers.
Oh, really? Wow.
I went there right after the recession because I got hit by 4 hurricanes and then the recession, and I had to start over. So my oldest son said, "Dad, we go to California every year for the championships. You're going to start over, so let's start over in California, and you can figure it out there versus figuring it out in Florida." So
right.
I left, and I got them there in 5 weeks after that.
Yeah, well, usually it's going the other way around. People are coming from California to Florida.
Well, they're surfers. They became junior professionals, and they went there when they were in 10th and 11th grade.
Well, I got to tell you something. There's plenty of water out there. They don't really have to compete for it.
Well, that's where they hold championships.
Okay. Have they ever gone to Hawaii? I heard they got some nice surf in Hawaii.
Yep, I've been to Hawaii.
Nice. Very, very good. Very good. Do you know all the surfing lingo?
Pretty much.
Yeah, sweet.
I didn't surf till I was, because I grew up in Florida. I was a water skier and I played 3 sports. And surfing wasn't in Pompano Beach, Florida, which is right next to Fort Lauderdale. So there was never any waves.
Never any waves.
Until I bought my first house with my boys. Was North Florida, which there was some waves, but still not California waves.
Okay.
So they picked up on it, and that's what they both decided to do.
Okay, all right. Cool. Nice. Sweet. Are you familiar with what an Alabama hot pocket? You know what that term means?
No.
I think it's some surfing lingo. Ask your boys. They'll probably know what that is. Or Johnny Silver.
It has something to do with Alabama. It has nothing to do with surfing.
Oh, does it? Oh, well, maybe it's... You ever get those hot pockets you put in the microwave? That if
yes,
they
had some of those when they were kids.
And if you bite into them, they will burn the roof of your mouth. I know from experience.
That's because when you take them out of the microwave, they're too hot.
Yeah, and I should probably learn to be patient, let them cool off for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's reconvene this conversation on Tuesday at exactly 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to get into your young adulthood, and then we'll learn a little bit about how the boys... Because
I've jumped through hoops for you already.
Well, yeah.
I'm a busy man.
I thought you were a surfer.
To make a living,
right.
And I've done everything you've done so far, and I would think that you're like a psychologist, but apparently you have a business, and I'm trying to find what it is because, like I said, I didn't put notes in the database.
Right.
I put your
put two together. Yeah, well, and the thing is, I should probably take up surfing, because that way we won't be jumping through hoops. We'll just be riding the waves.
No, we're not jumping into any extracurricular activities after this conversation.
Oh no, not together, actually, separately.
When we become friends, and when I have a client, I become a friend, I become a partner, and most of my clients are with me after the first funding.
After the first phone call. Okay, very good.
Because I'm their money man.
Swoo, nice.
Money, I give it to them.
Nice. I like that. That sounds cool, man. Sweet home Pennsylvania. Well, I'll tell you what. That sounds good, but I do have to go. So let's reconvene. We'll go through the next part. We won't be jumping through hoops. We won't be riding any waves.
This is what I'm going to do.
We'll shoot from the hip.
I've taken all your requests. I've done everything you've asked, and I'm going to send you an email.
Okay.
And it's going to be an application.
Okay. All right. An application. Want me to work for you guys?
You fill out the application.
Okay. Maybe you'll hire me.
Then we'll do a few more stories, and then we'll do the last part, which means that you're going to send me 4 bank statements.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, and maybe I'll tell you a little bit about my business too, selling bourbon pumps. About 1 ounce of bourbon per pump. Because we haven't even gotten to that yet about what my business is. So, yeah.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get there.
Okay. All right. Well, send me the appy. Maybe I'll sign up and I'll become a loan scammer too. All right?
No, you're not going to be a loan scammer. You're going to be a happy client.
Okay. Okay. That too. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
And I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
There's a lot of bad guys out there.
Right.
I consider myself different, transparent, And like I said, I want to be your friend, I want to be your partner, and I want to have a relationship.
Well, I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you. My closest friends say that at best I'm translucent.
Translucent.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you're different. You're different.
That's what she said. All right, well, I do got to go, Keith, but hey, let's do this. Send me that email. We'll reconvene. We'll make this thing happen. Have my machine call your machine, and we'll do the silver surfing thing, okay?
Okay, so if I get the application back, you're going to send me a separate email with an appointment time of like 4/11 to 4/19.
Yeah, we'll do some fortnight and 4 and 7 fortnights ago. Yeah, we'll make that happen. That sounds like a doable thing. I can run the calculations. I can run the calculations in my head. I'm pretty good. I passed trigonometry back in grade school, so trigonometry. I take this.
I'm not quite sure what database you're in, so I'm going to send you a text because now I have your phone number.
Okay.
And I'm going to send you my email.
Okay.
And you're going to reply with your email so I can send the app.
Sweet Home, Pennsylvania. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Have a good weekend.
You too. All right, bye-bye. Take a squeezy. Hey, Johnny Silver, are you still here? I didn't want to completely disrupt the flow of this call, but thank you for the super chat, brother. Happy birthday. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Where are we at? Okay, let's get over here. Let's see here. Very good. Oh, yes, Austrian Stacker's here. It is pretty late over there. Thank you again, Johnny. All right, he wants a relationship. Something. You notice he said he's got 2 boys, but no significant other, so it makes me a little bit thinking something's going up there. Anyways, all right, very good. Okay, Silver Days. 3388 says, the 10-kilo silver rounds from the Perth Mint are so amazing. I want to wear one as a necklace, but my chiropractor strongly advised against it. Yes, indeed. It would be cool to own one of those rounds, but I tell you what, that would just be something kind of like owning a kilo of gold. You know, very hard to liquidate without a tax issue, probably. But anyways, yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. We're slurping our way through the madness that is this live stream. Good to see 2 brothers stacking. All right, let's see. We have got Robert Peters says, I heard people complaining about how they lost money buying gold. They aren't complaining today. Yes. Yep, they're not complaining today. It's up today. 4 months translucent statements. There you go. All right, thank you. Thank you, Dennis Niemeyer. Dennis Niemeyer, thank you again for the birthday wishes. You guys are just too great. All right, Cemetery Shop, who actually digs graves for a living, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty. I thought it was just a name, but apparently this is what he does. Am I thinking I'll do a box opening video during your next live stream just for gits and shiggles? Maybe I'll even get a copyright hit. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, there you go. Cemetery Shop. You can do it. We can do it. All right. Yeah, I wonder too, Paul. Something wondering. I think some of these people. Okay, Tucson Bubba, have a good evening. He does have friends, believe it or not, for some barbecue. And he's going to bring his bourbon pump with him. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. All right. And Eli says, sub, heck yeah, scribed years ago. One of the first, actually. Really? Whoa, I had no idea, Eli. Thank you for your viewership all these years. I had no idea you were one of the first. That's amazing. All right. Package just arrived for Cemetery Shop. Nice. All right. Let's get down to it. Cemetery Shop here. Big moves. Maybe we'll see a breakout, perhaps to as much as $28 for silver by the end of the year. I'm kind of hoping just for my own ego. I've been let down by my own predictions the last 2 years here. So, hey, I need to get something right once in my life here on this. Kidding. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Rob7710 says, my first bullion coin I bought was a 2000 ASC, then Type 2 ASC. That was in the last part of 2021. I wanted to just check stack for weight, but I got sidetracked. I've gotten more Libertads than anything else. That's why I'm only at about 100 ounces with my 80 and 90%. I had to sell a few ounces a while back for medicinal reasons. But I'm a prepper first, so my silver I buy as part of the savings account for emergencies. Great video. I'm glad the U.S. Mint doesn't make a variety because I can barely keep up with what other mints are produces. I'm poor, stay safe. Yes, indeed. No, I hear you. Yeah, it is. If you're any kind of collector, it's probably good. The mint doesn't create much more stuff. Yes, indeed. There you go. Jam Unleashed. Yes, indeed. I might do that. Send it back completely redacted. Yes. I want to be redacted. That'd be funny. Oh my gosh. Chad Wolf. Up and down, nothing new. I'm waiting for those big pony numbers. Yes, indeed. Up and down, all around eternity, Chad Wolf. Bob Thompson says, I always love to see it go up after I bought the bottom of the dip. If it drops again, I'll buy again and be happy when it goes up again. There you go, Bob. That's the spirit. Yes, indeed. All right. Good to see Try Again here, by the way. Welcome, Try Again. Big Trader, if the dollar index stays up, this is nothing more than a temporary short squeeze. Short positions are getting top heavy. Yes, indeed. Yes. Very true, very true. All right. Big old temporary short squeeze. We'll see. And let's see here. Matthew Crustlife says, Bro, so happy for the fractional I bought last week. And now my premium's gone. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's definitely one way to look at buying fractional. How quickly it can evaporate those premiums. Bob Thompson is here and he is happy. All right. Very good. Hilde Tunglin. Halverson. I think, and again, I could very well be wrong, but if you watched my video, this one right here that I did, I encourage you to check this video I just posted called Gold and Silver Soar, but not for the reason you might think, prepare for a pullback. Well, it's really in the title, but you'll find out why. And when you watch this video, you'll know why I think you should not be buying this weekend. But again, I could be wrong. Been wrong before, I might be wrong again. Edward Hubbard says, if they would just listen to you, Sal, they would know what the deal is. I tell you, I don't know. But they never listen to me. The chefs at the Cook the Books Club don't listen to me, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. And let's see here. We've got Southside Frankie says, great commentary, Sal. I've been waiting for your great opinion all day. 10 p.m. now in UK time. All right. There's my 101 reasons why gold can go up looking at the state of the world. All I can do as a man of peace is to keep stacking. There you go. Indeed, a pullback is possible, but gold is looking strong. It sure is. Very good. Yes, thank you guys for the thumbs up, pressing. I appreciate it. A multitude of gratitude. We've got to 98. And if we were to get to 100, we would be literally in triple-digit territory with the thumbs up. Yes, indeed. That is a fact. I guarantee you that is a prediction that I will make, that if there's 100 thumbs up, we will be in triple-digit territory for the thumbs up. That's not an exaggeration. That will happen. And there's only one more person that needs to push it to see that happen, to see it come true. Will it happen and occur? Yes, it will, because it just did. It just did. Now you can see it's in triple digits. All right. Let's see here. And UFO Don America says, if gold follows the usual pattern, it will fall at least $50 on Monday. Yes, well, we'll see. It could. Very well could. Oil has potential to hit record highs if this Middle East situation gets more widespread. That's true, and it will bring gold with it. It will bring gold and silver with it, I think, if it does get crazy. And I think that's what people are scared of. All right. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We've got the global warmer hanging loose and thumbs up on this video. And Nick is keeping an eye on things over here. Thank you, Nick. Silver Days is here. Good to see you. All right. And Solemn Stacker, break on through to the other side. Break on through. Break on through. CCT says, gold seems to be getting as volatile as silver. It sure does at times. It's traded pretty wildly today, too. Not quite as wildly as silver, but I digress. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Forbidden Planet. I hear you. I thought about that too. It's crazy. If you see somebody running around in a paraglider nowadays, what are they going to think? It's nuts. Mm-hmm. All right. Paul Sabo says Yahoo bought 20 ounces just before it started to go up. Finally bought at the right time. There you go. Nice. Way to go, Paul. I don't think he's talking about the search engine there, by the way, either. Nickel Stacking. Nickel Stacking says Israel got in a firefight with Hezbollah today. Hezbollah has hinted that they would get involved. They have like 250,000 rockets given to them by Iran. Yeah, that's a lot. They have a lot more armaments, for sure. And, man, that is something. And they may be waiting for the right time to jump in. We'll see. Crazy. Jay McGuire, bought only U.S. gold during the dip. Feel pretty good about it. Eagles and Buffaloes is the way we go. Yes. All right. Congratulations. And there's the global warmer. He's with us tonight. Good to see you. Richard Metcalf says the following: can't wait for your Sunday stream. I expect a small pullback, but we shall see. Yes. And again, I remind folks, Sunday night we will be live streaming, and we will be looking at the markets as they open up, as we usually do. And it was a pretty wild ride last week, and I expect probably the same, likely in the opposite direction this Sunday night. Again, that's just a hunch on my part. So we shall see. All right. I think I'm getting some... I got 3 texts from Keith. Magnolia with his phone number and his email. Info and application. All right. And Goldchick, Valcambi is a huge refinery storage facility down near the Italian border in Switzerland. They make 5 9s 10-ounce bars. Other countries issue the coins. The U.S. buys gold from Switzerland very quietly. Well, yeah, the United States, at least is not officially added any gold to their coffers, but that would be very interesting to see if anybody would be able to dig that out and find out. Israel and the U.S. cut and ran back in 1983 when Lebanon was invaded. Yeah, the 250 Marines that were killed, and it was crazy. Yeah, we probably should have stepped up then. Yeah, that was during that time, for sure. That was a massive hit. User, problem I see in Canada, lack of variety of rounds, buffaloes, no problem. All right. Yeah, well, and that's just in overall generally bullion availability there. You're right. It's limited. But Canada has plenty of collector coins and plenty of bullion coins, too. All right. And Eric Svensson, Sal, I am noticing a trend where the daily bullion prices are depressed and then they surge on Fridays, sometimes exceeding their decline. Well, if that didn't happen last Friday, Eric, and I've seen Fridays where it's dumped down more recently than the other way. Very good. All right. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Cemetery Shop. 2 Krugerrands. Nice. Here's No IQ. Says the following. We appreciate No IQ. He says here, I'm in it for the long haul, Sal. There you go, brother. Me too. I'm not going to stress about the highs and lows now. Got another 4 to 5 years to start tapping the stress factor. Way to go, brother. And as for wars and rumors of war, well, yep, exactly. We really don't know how that's going to handle. Very good. Matthew is here. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Matthew. Very, very good. Let's move forward here. Let's see here. And silver, Wolverine, I agree, 3.6 million is a huge mintage. Also, Congress probably couldn't agree to pass legislation on another bullion coin. That's probably right. They couldn't get through the commemorative coins for this year. Joe, has anyone noticed that when the bullion companies offer 1 to 2% off their prices, gold prices drop more than that soon after? There does seem to be something to that. We do see that. Maybe they know something about the markets or looking at the technical side. I got 2 more texts blowing up. two more. Yeah, I got a total of 5 texts from Keith in the past 5 minutes. It's crazy. And he says he'll do 20 push-ups. Oh my goodness gracious. Hayden Stephan says, is the Israeli war giving the Chinese a window of opportunity? I think it probably is. They're watching things very, very closely everywhere. Everywhere. Own Silver says, it amazes me that it does not bother people that the paper currency in their wallet or purse loses purchasing power daily. Since 2008, we have lost 45% of the dollar's purchasing power. A lot of folks look at the $100 bill today as being the same $100 as it was in 2008, but now it only buys $55 worth of stuff versus 2008. Yep, and I tell you what, that to me is a more mind-blowing figure than it losing 99% of its value since 1913. I need to probably confirm that, but that is crazy. Nickel stacking was the first one to notice, and he's exactly right. In the background, I've got the sounds of Gaza playing. I'm surprised you guys have not heard it. There you go. Evil One heard it too, all right? It's been going on for a while. I even turned up the volume earlier. Nobody said anything like that. But, yep, watching things there in Gaza. And the latest is that a Reuters video journalist has been killed in Lebanon. And Israeli forces are now conducting raids in Gaza looking for hostages. And so, yes, indeed. And there is Lloyd Austin is speaking from Israel. U.S. cities have been high alert on threats from the ex-Hamas official calling for a global jihad, the violent kind. A day of rage, they call it. And this is where we are. And this is the world we live in now. And it is scary. But you know what? We must be diligent. We must be diligent. And really good. Captain Obvious Thunder. Yeah, it does kind of sound like thunder, doesn't it? Thunderstruck. All right. PP. KLS. I missed the dip, bro. Bad timing life. Hey, no. Don't beat yourself up over missing a dip. It's par for the course. It happens. I know I've missed plenty of dips. I was actually able to get peace before it spiked back up again. Oh man, thought someone dropped a $1,000 super chat. Well, that's impossible. I think the highest it goes is 200, which we've never seen before. I think the highest we've ever gotten was 100. But if you're going to do anything like that, send it via PayPal, friends and family, because YouTube takes 30% and taxes take another 25% or so. So that's the, yeah. So if anybody ever wants to do that, please don't do it in Super Chat. I see the emails come immediately from the PayPal if anybody's so inclined. But anyways, I'm surprised that there weren't any reports of Israeli civilians shooting people in self-defense. Yeah, Matt Bittner, I am too. I would hope that Israelis would have guns because, like I said in my video, I watched the video. I mentioned this in a video about the conflict, about how they were going door to door in their homes and storming them. But you know, if they came in early in the morning, they were not on guard. This is why I'm a proponent of having a gun in every room of the house, so that no matter where you are, you're always locked and loaded and can ready to go at a moment's notice. That's why I've always been a proponent of that. Some people say it's irresponsible to do that, but you know what? If you have kids, you educate them on the use of weaponry. If you don't have kids, you're good to go as long as you know where they're at, and you have them hidden in strategic places where you can get to them quickly, but at the same time are not out in the open where somebody's going to see it and use it against you. But anyways, okay, Israelis have a higher rate of carrying guns than people in Texas. All right, wow, interesting. Well, that's a big one. Yeah. Anyways, Go, there you go, Nick. And by the way, Nick made a purchase right at the bottom of this dip. And before he even gets his gold delivered, it's already popped up huge in a 7th-month high. So congratulations, Nick. Nick, actually, you know what? You provide a good example. Can you email me, Nick? Because if you don't mind, I might use you as an example for a video. Because I have some questions. If you don't mind, if you can email me at the email address at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you about that. I think this is great. Very good. All right, let's see here. Nesmaniac. Let's do this one real quick here. And I think Nesmaniac is in the chat with us here. Hello, Nez, if you're here. I'm a simple man, he says. Not much wealth at all, but I invest what I can in silver and little gold, and have been for 6 years. I look at it as a long-term investment, never short. In fact, I'll hold on to the metals until I get needing the money to cover bills. Until then, whenever that may be, I'm holding on to it. I don't claim to be an economic expert by any means, but I do know that trillions of dollars have been printed since COVID without much of anything I know of backing it. There is nothing backing it except for the full faith and credit of the United States, but you're right. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but my knowledge, if you print more dollars without basing them on anything, then the dollars you have are going to be wasted, watered down, back for volume, diluted. That's exactly right. Well said, Nesmaniac. You're exactly right. You nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. All right. Very good. Okay, folks. Well, we have reached the end of this live stream tonight. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. You've been wonderful. We will be back here again on Sunday night. I hope you will join me on Sunday night for the Market Watch. Should be an exciting one. Thank you guys again for being here. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care.